Hello, everybody. I'm Bugsy, and before we begin, I wanted to. Well, Annika made a video on Chris Taylor. If you guys don't know who he is, he's the guy. He's the guy who got to play Super Smash Brothers a little early because he's terminally ill. He was scared that he wouldn't be able to play Super Smash Brothers because of his illness. He got to play with his bro and his mom, and it was all good. A few days later after that, the man died. It's really sad, and I know we're about to, well, like before I get into any of the stuff I want to talk about today, I just would really appreciate it if some of you would just pause the video for a moment, you know, give this man, give old Chris Taylor, give old Chris Taylor a moment of silence. It's hard, sometimes when you hear stuff like this, I don't know. With us YouTubers, we hear shit. When we hear things like this, I don't know why, but to me and a few other people, it just hits us. It hits us. It's like it's close to home and stuff. No, I didn't know Chris Taylor personally, but I'm glad that Nintendo. I'm glad that Nintendo did what they did and made this play let this man play Super Smash Ultimate before his time was up. And I may have various things I don't see eye to eye with Nintendo about. I know I love Nintendo, but I don't see eye to eye with all the things they do. Fan Games being one of them. But it did mean so much to this. It did mean so much to Chris that they actually, you know, let him play Super Smash Brothers, for like a few hours, and then So yeah, I I'm just gonna let Etika just I'm just gonna let Etika just this play this out.
I just wanted to make this because, as a follow up to the video itself, a lot of people were touched by that amazing story. So, to provide closure to it, in a sense, like this soon afterward, I knew I just had to make a video or something to just give a formal close to it. It's so beautiful what Nintendo did. And honest to God, like just thinking about the way that it all came together, you guys at Nintendo, you all have some beautiful souls, man. And thank you so much for making something like this happen. He's one of us.
Seriously, Nintendo, you guys, a lot of the anti-Nintendo fans may always be getting on you guys for a lot of different things, but I don't see those. I never see, I don't see those idiots doing anything charitable. And the thing is, Nintendo, I'm glad that you guys said, let's do this for this. Let's do this for this young man. Let's let's give him let's give him something. Let's let's give him something he can carry with him to the afterlife. It's hearing stuff like this really sucks. And it hits so close to home. And Chris, hope you rest in peace, man. Hope you rest in peace. Hope you up there. Hope you up there making. Hope you up there seeing all the dead celebrities. Talking to them. Also, you may see my dad up there. I don't know. Not like I don't know if my dad's up there or not. I don't know. My dad probably be like, all right. But anyways, just if you haven't paused the video more science, do it now. I'll give I'll give you a minute.
Now, like somebody at that age dying from a condition that's so horrible. But I mean, I just really want to say a rest in peace to Chris Taylor, and a massive thank you to Nintendo. Like all of my thanks, all of my love goes to Nintendo for legitimately making this happen and so quickly too. To whereas his condition was so horrible, far more horrible than I thought it was. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you so much. And rest in peace to Chris Taylor. We lost one of our brothers today, so
Yeah, we lost one of our joint
it's
we did lose one of our brothers. He's probably
it's a lot bad.
one of us. All right, boys, we ready? Yeah, bugs. Let's let's give some let's give some let's give the folks something there. Let's give the folks something to really. Let's give the folks something to look at. All right, let's begin with bowsette. A few of my role playing friends are just really perplexed by the other role players being mad about bowsette. Listen, listen, and they gave me a little something. They gave me a little something that they wrote, and they want me to read it out. So I'm just go ahead and read this real quick. Listen, to everybody, to every other role player who complains about bowsette, it is not a problem. I see. You don't even want to know how many. Okay, they said they want me to read the whole thing too. They're like, you don't want to know how many freaking pictures of freaking anime anime. You don't want to know how many traps I've seen on my freaking timeline, and it's really ridiculous how horny some of you guys are. Like my whole entire timeline, our whole entire timeline is littered with a lot of porn, and you talk about bowsette. For most of you guys who don't like bowsette, it's not bugging anybody. You can you can easily ignore bowsette. People always say on the internet it's hard to let me read this. It's hard to ignore. It's hard to ignore something that's that popular. But guess what? Guess what, bitch? You can. Sky wrote. I know Sky wrote this part. Okay, I know he did. Oh well. Let me read. Let me keep going. You guys act like it's so hard to ignore this. There ain't no harm with bowsette. If you guys have such a big ass problem with it, ignore it, go about your day, and don't worry about it. You know? Leave the people who are having fun role playing as bowsette alone. Let them have their fun. They ain't bugging nobody. They ain't doing anything. They ain't causing any harm to you. If you see it on your timeline, just scroll down or ignore it. People always think they don't have the power to ignore things on the internet when they actually do. When they really freaking do. So calm the fuck down. And P.S. Bugsy, we know you're. P.S. Bugsy, we wrote this at the very end, but knowing we're pretty much busy with our roleplay account and this other project you have us doing. Really, guys, you have to freaking say that. Either way, um, either way, wouldn't it? Isn't it? What are your actual thoughts on this? Well, I feel like it left me a PS to actually wonder my thoughts about it. All right, how I feel about Bowsette? Okay, a lot of you want to fuck Bowsette, and you know it's just Bowser. with the fucking peach crown. Okay? And let's just say me and Bugsy, there's a lot of shame between us and Bowsette. A lot of shame. A lot of shame. And some other stuff that I'll talk about in another video a bit later. But the main thing about Bowsette is this. Who cares? Okay? Bowsette. Okay, if Bowsette is really just like everywhere, there's a thing you can do. Leave Twitter for a while. Do something else. There's so many other websites on the internet. It's big, vast, huge, but none of you take that option. It's like, no, why should I leave Twitter because of Bowsette? It's you obviously getting annoyed. That ain't good for the people who roleplay as Bowsette and you all just like, why are we seeing more Bowsette? Calm down. It's popular. Stuff that's popular is popular. Okay? Go do something else with your time. If it's bugging you that much. But don't try. But for me, this is my advice to you. Don't fuck with people who are Bowsette role players. Okay, leave them alone. They're just having fun, like the rest of you. I mean, my friends have shown me that some of you role players treat role playing like it's a goddamn job, and I'm like, why would you do that? People are trying to have fun. Why you trying to make this into like English class or seventh grade literature? Seventh grade literature. It's like, dude, calm down. People are just role playing, pretending to be characters. Chill. Let people have their fun. They ain't doing nothing to you. And people who think that they're doing something to other people, well, you got problems. You just don't like when things are popular, and when things are popular, you get all angry and pissed off because you feel like because some of you, I know this from experience. Some people go like, it's why are people liking this one thing? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And they just don't understand why someone likes something that they hate. And personally, I just go like, I don't fucking, like, dude, you can leave the internet. You can go do something. You can go outside, go to the park, do something with your time. Instead of just bitching and complaining on Twitter. You know? Do what me and Ansakamara do. Yeah, drive around. Or, grow some sunflowers. Yeah, we have been doing that. Yeah. It's actually pretty fun. Like I said, or get a chia pet. We don't know. Fucking do something else with your time than bitching about Bowsette all day. Alright, Bugsy, let's shift on over to the next item of business. Telltale Games. We got to talk about Telltale Games right now. Just do it, man. Fine. It came to my attention that Telltale Games is shutting down. I don't know what's going to happen with the last season of Walking Dead. I was actually going to come back to The Walking Dead during its last season because it's the last season. Duh, I'm going to come back to it. I don't know what's happening. I hear that there's going to be a lawsuit because one of the employees are pissed. And all I want to say is I'm going to miss it because, honestly, people are always whining about, like, we're not getting the next season of The Walking Dead because Batman and Minecraft in the Minecraft story mode. But I'm like, well, we never got another season of 7X because everything was open-ended, and they even said that they might do a 7X season 4, but that never happened. That never materialized. So, motherfuckers, y'all talking about Walking Dead, but us 7X fans, we don't get shit. We don't get nothing. You know, even when they were doing their like anniversary, we thought we were gonna get something, but we didn't. Yeah, it's hard for us Sam X fans because now they rarely get any attention. The only time we actually can play some Sam X games, the only time you can really play some Sam X unless you got the Scum engine and you're playing Hit the Road, or you have like, or you have like the Sam Max, or you have like various places where you buy Sam Max Beyond Space and Time, Sam X Save the World, and Sam X The Devil's Playhouse, which is pretty fucking good. I mean, it's better than season 2. Now, season 2 was always cartoony, but season 3 got kind of real. Especially when they stole Max's brain, and Max is like, and Sam's like, no! Like, yeah, we can talk about all the other ones, like Wolf Among Us. Bugsy doesn't want to talk about the Wolf Among Us because if he does, it's just going to piss him off. They're not going to do season 2. And we're not gonna see what's gonna happen to Clementine. People that still have who still were part of Telltale. Please release the script to those games, so at least we know what's going on. So at least we know what would have happened. So at least we can read them and see what happens, and then we can just go from there. I mean, what? We ain't losing anything if we don't see it. So, yeah, I Telltale's shutting down, and I want to sing something for you guys. Which one? Which one, dude? You know which one? Bugsy, really? Aren't you gonna sing Mac? Are you gonna sing World of Max? Oh yeah. In a minute. In a minute. Because for me, Telltale was at its when was that its beginnings? Now, Cinemax was like the thing that put Cinemax was like the thing that put Telltale's foot in the door. Because people wanted a new Cinemax game after Freelance Police got canceled. Um, like I said, people wanted a new Cinemax because Freelance Police got canceled, and yeah, they put their foot in the door, and then they took the license to both Jurassic Park and Back to the Future, which I really feel is Back to the Future 4. But it's the closest thing to Back to the Future 4 we're ever gonna get. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's the closest thing to Back to the Future 4 we're ever gonna fucking get. But yeah. I don't know about Jurassic Park. I only played a little bit of it, and people say it's just like it's okay. I played the first episode. I was like, yeah, I can see where you guys are going with that. Didn't really play Batman. I kind of want to because that was interesting, and they probably would have made a season 3 to that. There was a Tales of the Borderlands, which kind of still kind of continued Handsome Jack storyline. I hate that fuck, by the way. I hate Handsome Jack. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff they had planned that probably now isn't really even going to be shown. Oh yeah, they also did Wallace and Gromit. There was a point and click game of Wallace and Gromit. But yeah. I'm just gonna sing the Sam X songs when Telltale Games kind of really started. And yeah, they did CSI. They did CSI games, but who really wants to talk about CSI, really? Not I. That was something my sister always played. But me, I was always into what Telltale Games would do that was new and exciting. And Sam X was one of those things. Because I only remember playing Sam X Hit the Road one time. And I always wanted to play something Sam X related ever since. And then when I got Game Tap, and they said they were gonna do Sam and Max season 1, and trust me, they were episodic, so you'd have to wait an entire month. Like they would release one every month, and you'd just be like, ugh, come on, episode 2, come on. And then hey, yo, baby, welcome to the sin. It's a week's in token suspend. We know businessmen to see with me and Teddy Bear. Teddy Bears is oodles of fun. See the poker brick guns. No mobsters in area 1 to see with me and Teddy Bear. No mafia, no mafia, mafia free, no mafia here, mafia please. Which individually tree. Hooper just organized crime just doesn't mix. They're not in a mix, just you and me and Teddy Bear. No clips, nothing, the don't go the sucks. The so creepy go lugs. And then packing cats holding the slugs, just you and me and Teddy Bear. No mafia, no mafia, please. No mafia, no mafia, please. Legitimately. Fucking love this. I fucking love this. It's just weird, and it's just so great. Should I do the comics one? Oh yeah, there's gonna be a video. There's gonna be a video of me talking about. There's gonna be a video of me talking about Spider-Man helping the cops because a lot of SJWs are a little bit. They're mad at that. I don't know why. Like, I understand they have real life things with the police, and they, the police has been doing things. But it's like, it's a game, okay? It's a game. What's it really doing to you? What's it really doing to you that Spider-Man's helping the police? It makes sense. Spider-Man would be good with the police. I mean, Spider-Man has saved their damn city so many times. It only makes sense. But then again, some of these SJWs don't even really read comics or look at anything Spider-Man. They just picked up the game and was like, oh, this is popular. Spider-Man's hanging out with the police. But I'll get into that, like, tomorrow. Stick a fork in, open wide. Nah, I can't do it this way. Hold up. Yeah, about to. Stick a fork in, open wide. Everyone is max inside. The color of guns and habits. Cryptic fur of cryptic rabbits. Underutilized impulse control. Rampant junk food. Black hole, looky cravings. Rigmarole. Million giant feeds. Right into your soul. Me a son, a reverend Texas. Gluttony, revelry, violence, and selfishness. Flags of your unfettered and brashly unfurled. It's a max, 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 max world.
When are you going to get another case, Sam? Surely the local lawbreakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Oh man, it's just Max beating up everybody because they all have his like personality. He's snapping everybody out. It's a long story. You gotta play you gotta play season 1 to really get it. Because I know you've all seen this. Probably is like who haven't played something else. You're like, what the fuck? Again, deep inside. Everyone is maxified with the gnosis or by nature. What's the difference? Just nomenclature. Share your friends' adorable paws, careful of his powerful biting jaws, with a kind of pump and palace, wearing heads like ripened watermelons, medium soft. Reverend Texas, Game Tap. That's where it was at. That's where it was at first. The max, 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 max world. PM. Do I need a
Golden calf, raven in it. I'll only rest once people are sacrificing their firstborn unto me. Also, I'd like to direct.
Ow! You're probably wondering about the Stonehead Abraham Lincoln, but again, you gotta play the game. Like a morsel, what the hell's a lacamorphin? Alright, hold up. Melody, like a little melody, they use some melody, like a morphs. Shit. Okay. Fuck. Just hold up. Mediated on the gain impossible axis. Longiness, shonkiness, snugginess, and selfishness. Flags of pure and feathered and brashly unfurled. It's a max, 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 max world.
I want a map with
The
the Netherlands
on my Netherlands. Oh yeah. I'm really gonna miss Telltale Games. Y'all don't even know. When I found out it was shutting down, I found this out like 2 days after the fact, like usual, and it kind of hurts. I don't know why, it just does. It just really fucking does. I got one more in me. Go, cops! Go! I bet you, like, some SJW is gonna get offended by this. And if it does, if they do, it's gonna be funny.
Hello world,
We're the COPS. Here. Oh, Buster Blaster, I remember you. We are UFO. We are beautiful. Everything that boots is beautiful. We are UFO. We are purple. At last, the future is the past. Wait till they get together. Wait till they get together. They're gonna get together the
Your
song.
motivational song is nice.
Oh, here we go.
That's all.
Part two. He ate. 7X hated it. I felt like when I was picking it, it just literally pissed them off. Like, it's like they were like, "Bugsy, stop, please." And there was a time that they were zombies too. Yeah, 7X, I loved it. Everything the boots is beautiful. We are UFO. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past. Wait a minute. Isn't there another part of it?
Did you write the words to that song yourselves?
CPU complexity now sufficient for creative output.
Stay on the line for verse 3. Revenge of the motivational song.
I just remembered I have to steam clean my teeth and gums.
Nah, you guys got to take chips. Mother, well equipped. Into this and mature. In the theater, we adore. We are fruitful. We are youthful. Both of them before. Everything that boots is beautiful. We are fruitful. Both the last. The future is the past. Had to do this one.
What's the title of your motivational song?
Sam, quit encouraging them.
Yes! Keep going!
Getting near you. Verse 4 of Useful to Boot.
You cannot improve the wheel.
Can I just say, this is back when Telltale was like really just. This is back when Telltale was like. Just at their best. So, I want Sam X to come back too, but there's no place for them to come back to. It kind of sucks. It really does.
As you feel.
I mean, I could talk about Walking Dead, but I stopped after season 2, so I could have did that, but I didn't get the other season. I don't want to get season 3 because it kind of sucks. I played a little bit of it and I was like, no, I don't want this. 3 was my dropping off point. And I guess I wanted to talk about 7X because I just have some good memories with it, which I do.
Is there any more of that song?
Yes!
More verse is only for perfect structural symmetry of tone and meter.
One last thing. Because I couldn't end this without one thing. Like, season 1 and season 2 was like, season 1 and season 2 were cartoony, but season 3 is where everything got a little bit more dark. And I appreciate it for it because, 7X always did have weird tones at the time sometimes. and it kind of fit. So yeah, there's that. One more thing though. I know it's just like the Soda Poppers theme song, but it's like Sam Max's theme song for the first season. Oh yeah. Nah. We gotta do this.
You made me mess up. I can see you. Time out for number one.
The tiny gizzards, the perks, the blizzard, the sun works, the tiny gizzards, the perks. For the longest time, though, I didn't think they were talking about the Soda Pops. I thought it was just Screaming Santa and Max. Like, I don't know. When I first heard the song, I straight up heard Sam Max. Like, because when this song is played, it's when Sam Max really started doing their freelance police thing, and it's like, so I thought it was like their triumphant return, because they even point out that it's been a long time since Hit the Road. Like, they just been Sam X has just been goofing around for half a decade, just doing random stuff. We kind of see them. We kind of see Sam. Sam about to shoot an apple off Max's head because they're just so bored. And seriously, I love their gag where the commissioner calls them on the phone. In every iteration of Sam X, we have never seen the commissioner, and I want to see the commissioner. That could have been a great season 4. We actually get to see the commissioner. This faceless figure that's always been hinted at in both the comics, the cartoon, Hit the Road, and Telltale Sam Max games. We actually get this. It'd be nice if we actually got to see him, and why is he always calling on Sam and Max when he can't get FBI agents or actual police? There's a lot of funny things that could have been done with that. But yeah, because a lot of people say Sam X has done the space and time. They've saved the world. They've dealt with eldritch horrors. What else can they do? I'm let them meet the commissioner. Let them actually meet the commissioner, and probably find out that he ain't actually the commissioner, so none of their cases were really real. They were just hunches by a paranoid person. Or hell, make the commissioner the geek. Anybody remember the geek? That would be fucking amazing. Also, I would have Sybil's little rock baby come out of her. And we all would marvel and gawk and probably throw up at the fact that the monument of Abraham Lincoln fuck Sybil. Let's be real. That happened, and I'm just like, why? But yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about Sam Max. When do I ever get to talk about Sam Max, really? I mean, and also because of Telltale Games' version of Sam Max, because, again, barely remembered Hidden Road. And I do remember the cartoon series. When I used to write stuff, Sam Max would always kind of make cameos. I'd always have, them off, in it, in my writings, I'd always say, two people off screen saying Sam X things. I don't like they would say Sam X related stuff and they'd just be two characters sort of off screen. That's how I type it. So they would make various appearances. I made this one concept for a show called Cartoon Deathmatch before Death Battle and before Rewind Rumble and freaking Cartoon Fight Club was a thing. You know, that was like my little thing. I had Sam X as referees for this little show. It's kind of a mix between Slurry Deathmatch and just cartoons and just regular cartoons beating the ever loving shit out of each other. You know? And Sam X were actually referees, but I was actually gonna have them fight other duos from other cartoons or games. I was actually gonna have them fight Banjo-Kazooie at one point when I was writing it. But that's about it. Play me out more than jerks. Oh yeah! Woo! Woo! Oh yeah. I'm Bugsy, and I'm Asaka Mario. We'll see you guys later. Farewell, freelance police. Farewell. Good night. Good night, sweet freelance police. And may a flight of glazed MacGuffins sing thee to thine rest. We are really pretending like they're dead, aren't we? They kind of are at this point. Because I know no other AAA studio is going to want to touch them. And it really sucks. It really sucks that I got to deal with that realization that no one's going to really do another Sam X game because Telltale Games were the only ones that cared. They were the only ones that cared. Well, click it off, Bugs. Yeah, I know.